welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News, where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit the follow button and leave a review if you can. Let's start with some transfer news. A report has just been published by Sport Republica, and they are stating that Tottenham are in talks with Morocco star Azzedine Ounahi. Leicester City recently made a bid for the 22-year-old midfielder, and Spurs have now been in contact with the player. Leicester City have, in recent days, made an offer. The bid was in the region of €20 million, the equivalent of £18 million. Now, in the last couple of months, Tottenham Hotspur have been heavily linked to Atalanta star Ruslan Malinovskyi. Well, another report has just come out, this time from the Daily Mail, about the Ukraine star. And it states West Ham and Tottenham are set to battle it out for Atalanta's Ruslan Malinovskyi, but the Hammers are in pole position as things stand, as Spurs will only offer a loan deal to the Ukraine midfielder, despite Antonio Conte's pleas to spend big in this January transfer window. Later on in this report, it says West Ham are said to have made a serious approach for the attacking midfielder and are now weighing up their options before making a bid for the Ukraine international. They could face competition from Tottenham Hotspur, who were linked with Malinovskyi in the summer and could go back in for him this month, although Tottenham's interest is likely to be a loan deal, which Atalanta aren't as keen on. French side Marseille are another club monitoring the situation for Malinovskyi, but like Spurs would only favour a loan deal for the Ukraine star, leaving the Hammers in pole position to land the player. Tottenham Hotspur head coach Antonio Conte had his press conference earlier today ahead of the Crystal Palace away game in the Premier League on Wednesday evening at Selhurst Park. He said, "I'm happy with the way I'm working and Tottenham, but I'm happy doesn't mean I don't tell you what we are doing. It's difficult for me to say the same thing every day, but you do not understand what I am saying. This is a modern football club. I have a good relationship with the players." Conte also named Heung-min Son, Harry Kane and Hugo Lloris as Tottenham's most important players. He said Heung-min Son for sure is struggling to find the best form, but we are talking about a player that if we put him in discussion, we are in trouble. Heung-min Son and Harry Kane are the two most important players, along with Lloris. If we have doubts about them, we are in trouble. Conte was also asked by journalists at Hotspur Way about the club project. His reply was, "I am really committed. I signed a contract with this club to accept this project and try to build and help. During this process, 1,000 things can change. The club can sack the manager, or there are different visions, different situations." Now, Antonio Conte also provided the team news ahead of the Crystal Palace game and the Portsmouth game on Saturday in the FA Cup. This is what he had to say.
About Rodrigo Betancourt, and he started to work, and he's not still ready for this game and also for the game in an FA Cup, but we hope to have him for the next game in Premier League. About Richarlison, we have to see, we have to check the situation, and to for sure in the future he will have another MRI, and to understand very well which is his situation. About Kulusevski is not a serious injury, but you know, and we have to monitor it day by day, and today and tomorrow, and then we have to take the best decision. Yeah, about the others, yeah, you have these 3 injuries.
Crystal Palace manager Patrick Vieira has also had his press conference ahead of the game on Wednesday evening. He was talking about Harry Kane and said, "You're not going to stop him. And I think if we only put our concentration and focus on him, it would be a massive mistake because there are so many good players around him who can provide the quality ball for him to finish. So the team performance will be the main focus for us." Now, after the press conference, the Evening Standard have published a predicted lineup. This is the team that they think Antonio Conte is going to go with at Selhurst Park on Wednesday evening. Hugo Lloris in goal, the back three of Romero, Dyer and Lenglet, the wing backs Perisic and Doherty, in the centre of midfield Højbjerg and Skip, and they think that Dejan Kulusevski will be coming back into this game up front alongside Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. Now, my thoughts on these stories in this episode. Let's start by saying Antonio Conte's press conference, by the way, is available on the channel. So do check that out. It is well worth a listen. It is available on YouTube and all audio platforms right now. Every single time I hear Antonio Conte in a press conference, I am just waiting for him to say, I'm going to sign a new contract. He keeps saying the same thing. I'm happy at the club. I think that the club need to show that united front. The board and Antonio Conte need to be on the same page, because I don't feel that they are at the moment. And that is the big thing for me. I would love Antonio Conte to stay at Tottenham Hotspur. I think you all know that. For those of you who listen to this channel on a regular basis, I'm a big fan of Antonio Conte, and I believe that if we back him in the right way, we will go places and put trophies in the cabinet. It's a weird one, though, because, of course, Antonio Conte's contract ends at Spurs on the 30th of June. That is the one thing that I want to know as a Spurs fan. Who is going to be our manager next season? I want to hear it from Conte. I want to hear it from the club. It is about time that the football club themselves, Fabio Paratici, Daniel Levy, etc., it's about time that they put out one of their video updates. We were getting these regular updates from the club. They seem to have stopped. We need to know as fans exactly what the direction is here of this football club. Are we going to back Antonio Conte? Are we not going to do very much in the January window? Are we going to give Antonio Conte the bare minimum and expect a miracle? As Antonio Conte has come out and said, we need another miracle to finish in the top four. We don't want to be in this uncertain place. As Tottenham Hotspur fans, I think we deserve more. We deserve better. We deserve to be in the picture and know exactly what's going on. Who's going to be our manager next season? How much money do we have to spend in this January transfer window? How much money do we have in the summer window to back whoever is in charge of the football club? All of us have been starved of trophies and starved of success. And when you have a world-class manager like Antonio Conte here, I just think it's a no-brainer. You have to back the guy. He's won so many championships. He's won so many trophies in every single place he has been. Very similar to Jose Mourinho, in fact. Is the only place, the only job that he had, Jose Mourinho, where he didn't win a trophy, and that was Tottenham. Antonio Conte, in my opinion, needs backing. But more importantly, we need an update from the club. We need to know exactly where we stand. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. Or if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit the follow button and leave a review if you can. I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week. Come on, you Spurs.